The next bill is by Representative was HB1617. You'll turn to that in your packet. And Senator Sample, you are a co-sponsor on this. If you would like to present it, or I can present it, and you can chime in. But
I'll present it. I mean, we talked about it. I brought this idea a long time ago, and we looked at it. And I hate to present anything that was started out in Oregon, but not only, I mean, there is several states now that that have a pilot program like this, and it's strictly a pilot program. Washington is probably closer to implementing now than any of the states, and it's strictly, I mean, you're going to calculate the taxes. It'll replace motor fuel taxes by calculating the miles traveled. Oregon actually, when they first passed it, ended up collecting more taxes than they had intended to, and they went in and decreased the rate on that. Scott, I think what did they drop it down to, about 2/3% or something like that?
I think so. I can't remember for sure. I mean, we modeled it somewhat after what Oregon had done. Washington State was working on it. California was working on it. Some of the states on the East Coast. And I mean, one thing to remember is this is not a method that would be used to increase revenue. But again, it's a potential replacement for the fuel tax, because like you heard Mr. Tice say, consumption has been going down every year, and when that's 80-85% of your revenue stream, that doesn't bode very well. And I mean, this is probably not going to work well unless it's done at the federal level. But we were trying to position ourselves to see, if it would be viable as a voluntary program up to 5,000 people, I believe. So you didn't have to do it. You didn't have to use GPS. There was going to be a self-reporting requirement, so you could report your own miles.
Yeah. Now I think that they have a little chip that you plug into your car, and it actually records by GPS the miles you travel. When you go out of state, it stops, and so and you also have special that you fill up your vehicle so that you're not taxed.
And if you enrolled in this voluntary program, you wouldn't pay the fuel tax.
That's right.
And so you'd pay this instead. And for those folks that think, well, I'm being tracked everywhere, I mean, when you look at those apps like Inrix and Waze and things like that tell you where the traffic congestion is, you're being tracked already. I mean, it bounces off your cell phone signal. So
I think you're tracked about every app that you have on your telephone, unless you tell it.
Well, pretty close. And we actually, as a department, we've got a network fleet, a network management system where we put these on our vehicles so we can track where they are, how fast they're going, and it's also a maintenance management type program and things like that. But I mean,
well, the premise of this, and it really is, and we've talked about it, alluded to it, is because the gas taxes, even if you passed a new one right now, it would start shrinking the day that you implemented it. And this is just a way to stop that shrinkage from occurring. And I think it'd be you'd have to be a long-term pilot program, and
it would. Most of the people that talk about this at the federal level say it's probably 10 plus years away, but everybody's talking about the same thing. Something has to be done to protect the level of investment that we have in the highway system and the revenue that we have to make that investment.
Yes.